Taking the Qenda Ultimate Fibre for 10 days and I've been feeling off. I passed a couple of worms. Woo! Well done for passing worms. That shows you're on the right track. I know parasite life cycle is 6 to 8 weeks, but I have seen other parasite cleanses that do 10 days on, 20 days off, and then start again for 10 days. Would this work with Qenda? What are the benefits of taking it 8 weeks straight? I have endometriomas and endometriosis. Thank you. Yeah, so when people say that they do I think when they're doing parasite cleanses, they try time it around the full moon. So when it's near full moon, that's when parasites are more active. So and that's normally when people forget to have the Qenda. Interestingly enough, they're like too busy or whatever. But yeah, the reason why you're having the Qenda, it's not just a parasite cleanse. It's got herbs in there like the slippery elm, the marshmallow root, the licorice root. They're the 3 best herbs to heal a damaged intestinal lining. You've got herbs that in there that help the urinary tract, cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the liver. So it's not just a parasite cleanse, as you probably realize. Like, you're only 10 days in, so I'm expecting you to start to feel, obviously you'll be having detox symptoms from getting the parasites out. You might feel a little bit funny, like parasites are coming out of your stomach. That can be felt, but then also you can get the positive, as well as detox symptoms. You obviously get the positive symptoms like more mental clarity, less brain fog, better energy, yeah, digestive system, like feeling a bit more robust, and like you can eat more foods and tolerate it a lot better. So the Qenda is targeting like the liver, kidneys, urinary tract, the obviously healing and sealing the leaky gut and getting rid of parasites, viruses, bacteria, etc. So yeah, that is why you do it continuously, because it's cleansing the body. And then not when you go on the 2 scoops twice a day, obviously it's in your body for like the full 24-hour period, so then it happens twice as fast. And when people go up to the 2 scoops twice a day, which you're probably on now because you're at 10 days, yeah, you will be seeing parasites coming out. And it's more just having that in your system just to help your body work correctly and give your body the tools to heal. It's not just a parasite cleanse, that is part of it, and normally you want to be on it consistently to get rid of these parasites. A lot of people can just sell parasite cleanses, and probably the reason why you have 10 days on, 20 days off is because if you have these anti-parasitic herbs that are really strong, and if you just have them on their own, it can be far too hard on the digestive system. I know when I was having like wild oregano oil, bentonite clay, stuff like that, it would just make me pass more blood and it would irritate the gut so much. Whereas when you're on the Qenda, you've got the herbs to, like, 21 of the 30 herbs balance out. Well, 21 of the 30 herbs are anti-inflammatory, so they balance out the fact that when you're getting rid of parasites, you can create extra inflammation and stuff. So it's not just a parasite cleanse, it's very comprehensive when you start to learn about the ingredients and stuff. So that's why we do it like that. Your gut has to rebuild, your liver needs to cleanse, and we need to get these toxins out. And I think the reason why people do just 10 days on, 20 days off or whatever is because they try time it around the full moon, and because the herbs on their own, if you're just having anti-parasitic herbs on their own, it can be hard on the digestive system. Whereas Qenda's not just a parasite cleanse, that is part of it, but like I said, you're dealing with the leaky gut, the liver, the kidneys, the urinary tract, everything. Because obviously once you have the Qenda, it can reach all the pockets and areas of the intestines. You have it on an empty stomach, so it can absorb into the blood. So yes, it is a parasite cleanse, but it's doing a lot more than that, and that's why it works so well, basically. So yeah, hopefully that answers your questions. And yeah, and also know that I can't remember the name of the company now. They do zeolite. Nature provides nature's way. No, whoever does this, everyone's selling zeolite and parasite cleanses at the moment. And because there's an affiliate thing for that product, where I've got some here, like what's it called? It's this stuff. Like, it's got a really good affiliate, Touchstone Essentials. They've got a parasite cleanse. They've got a zeolite cleanse. So yeah, that's why all the influencers they're bringing it out, and they're following this protocol, which is yeah, a bit newer. All the influencers are talking about it because they don't have to pay for it. They don't have to hold stock or anything. They just use the affiliate link, and this goes out. And it is obviously, I've tried all this stuff myself, and that's why everybody's coming out with these new parasite cleanses and saying you have to do it this way and that way. I've been doing it for 8 years, helping people, and obviously Qenda's been going before I brought it to the UK. That was going for like 5 or 7 years before I started. So yeah, we've been doing this a long time, and going on the twice a day for the Qenda. If you was on a real budget, you could like do a minimum of two weeks twice a day. You really want to be on that twice a day to get rid of parasites, basically. And what I've seen is keeping people on the 2 scoops twice a day for 6 to 8 weeks to make sure we really get rid of the parasites. Some people can be a bit longer if they need to. But yeah, that's what I've seen work across the board with people. Because as soon as you say, oh, minimum of 2 weeks, people just go straight to the minimum, and they're like, well, I've done 2 weeks. And like, I'm like, sometimes it can take more to get the parasites out. So yeah, I think I've answered that question for you, Anonymous. And yeah, with regards to endometriosis and stuff, there's obviously an element of leaky gut to that. And this protocol that I'm recommending to you is what I've helped previous people with endometriosis about. So when we're talking about this, like, yeah, it depends if you're talking just about a parasite cleanse or about dealing with these issues. So but yeah, this is what I've recommended to other people with endometriosis anyway, and this is what I've seen work.